guys, it's the authentic Nisi coming back to you with another video. So I know you guys haven't seen me for a while, but so much has happened. If you didn't know, this month is my birthday month, so I took a little trip. My boyfriend took me to Orlando and it was a fun time, but it did not start off as a fun time. So quick story, okay? This is about our hotel experience when we first got there. It was horrendous, okay? So first of all, we took Spirit. It wasn't a bad flight. I was afraid that it was gonna be like delayed and stuff like that, but it wasn't delayed. But when we got there, we reached there around, let's say around like 1:30. We got into Orlando, and then when we got there, we waited like 30-45 minutes on the runway because they had us stall because something was in the middle of the runway and they needed someone to take it off the runway. So by the time we got out of the plane and we went for our luggage, it was after 2 in the morning. So now, first of all, let me just start off by saying that my boyfriend chose the hotel. He told me to don't do anything. I was trying to help him find hotels and he's like, I'll take care of it, blah blah. But I did see the hotel online. I'm not gonna lie, I did see the hotel online before he purchased it. He was like, just take a look at this hotel. You want me to just get this one? And I feel like I was just kind of overwhelmed at one point, so I just took a quick glance and I was like, yeah, it looks fine, it's okay, whatever. So he booked it. So we reach in, it's after 2. First of all, we had a horrible experience with our rental car. We did budget at Orlando International Airport. It was horrible. We wanted a luxury car. We reserved it. It was reserved. And when we got into the parking lot, first of all, we waited a long time. And when we finally got into the parking lot, what car was it, babe? A Kia Sportage? Yeah. They had a Kia Sportage there. And
we're like, this is not luxury, hello?
So we went back to the lady and she was like, oh, well, you know, that was the only car that we have, blah, blah, blah. So we're like, okay, but you could have at least told us before having us go all the way across into the parking lot. First of all, we had to like figure out where the car was. It ain't had nobody directing us or guiding us, no clear instructions. And then coming all the way back to the desk to let her know that it's not the right car, then telling us that, oh, that's the only car that they have because they don't have any cars in the lot. That's not our fault. We reserved a luxury car. So then she was like, okay, let me see what else there is. Then we still didn't end up getting a luxury vehicle. When we went into the parking lot, it was a Ford. Yeah, we got a Chevy Impala. She was like, it's premium. Okay. It wasn't luxury. So we end up driving out with a Chevy Impala. I was too frustrated at that point to even care. And I was like, you know what? We have a car. It's fine. So, you know, we put in the directions or whatnot. And it's already like after, I would say, kind of hitting 3 a.m. in the morning when we arrived to our hotel. The hotel was called, I think it was Avanti Orlando Hotel or something like that. And it was close to everything. It was close to Universal Studios and all the good spots. So when I arrived there, it was kind of looking a little... What? Oh my God! Strange. And I was like, you know what? Let me not judge a book by its cover. You know, inside probably look really nice. So we get into the lobby area, and I was like, okay, this lobby actually look really nice. Into the lobby area, fine. You know, we got our key. So they told us that our room was actually outside of the lobby area. We had to go across, and the building was like a tower building. So we went into the tower building and it was looking a little motelish from outside. From the time we hit the elevator was looking busted. It smelled like cigarettes. Went up, got onto our floor. it was carpet on the floor, like the outside area. That's a big no-no. It hold too much germs and all of those stuff. So anyway, had a carpet out there and the carpet was dirty. We even see like a nasty Q-tip and dust bunnies and just little paper particles and stuff like that on the rug heading to our room, which was a turn off. But I was like, you know what, let me just continue the journey. Ask me why when we go in a room. And you know what was so funny? Marquise stay quiet, okay? He didn't say nothing when he went in a room because he already know this room was not looking right. And I did not want him to feel bad because, you know, I know he had good intention. So I never wanted him to feel bad about the place that he chose. So I was like, you know what, let me just take a shower. It's already 3 in the morning. When I went into the bathroom, it was nasty, okay? I quickly and properly put back on my clothes. The shower had hair inside of it. It had a bunch of scuff marks all over the walls, and the bottom of the shower had like little spectacles. And I was just grossed out. So from then I was like, nope, I can't take it no more. I have to be honest and tell him the truth about how I feel about this place, because I know he would understand. So I was like, babe, I cannot stay here and I do not want to stay here. And he didn't act no way. We just like try to figure out where we could stay. And last month in November, I actually went to Orlando and I stayed in a hotel called the Aventura Hotel with my best friend Cedrica. So I'm like, okay, well, since I already know what this hotel about, and you know, it was very nice, let's just book the hotel there. And there was availability, so we booked with Aventura, and it was probably like about 5 minutes, 2 to 5 minutes away drive from that place. So we left that place, and because it was given very ratchet vibes, not gonna lie. And we got out, we got to Aventura, we waited at the front desk for somebody to come out and help us so we could get a room because we did book it. But it doesn't work like that. You don't just get to walk in when you book. You have to come during check-in time, and check-in time was not until 4 o'clock the next day. Okay, no, 4 o'clock that same day. So we basically had 13 hours that we had to wait. The guy was telling us that, you know, possibly we may be able to do early check-in, but early check-in was probably going to be like around noonish, and we were dead tired because we were traveling for a very long time and we were tired. So we were like, no, we have to find some place tonight to sleep at least. So we left the reservation open for that same afternoon or whatnot, and it was probably like around 3ish now. And we were like, okay, so we driving around. We went to like, I think we went to we went to like 4 different hotels in that area, trying to figure out like if somebody would be able to take us in at least for a few hours, or just a walk-in where we could get a room right away so we could sleep. And it's like everywhere we go, they don't have no room. Everywhere was booked, and I was so frustrated, but at the same time I didn't want to make the experience a negative experience. So honestly, I just laughed the whole time because I was kind of in disbelief, and it was just funny to me. But I was happy that I was not there alone and I had somebody to experience it with. So we end up calling around also. We called probably like 6 different hotels, and everybody is either they wasn't picking up the phone, or we just couldn't get in contact with anybody. Yeah, they wasn't picking up the phone or they were booked. We finally said that we're gonna try one more place, and I was very serious. I was saying, okay, if this place do not work out, I would sleep in the car. That's what I was saying to myself in my head. I'm like, I'm gonna definitely sleep in the car because I'm tired with this up and down, up and down. It had one point I wasn't even tired anymore because we was walking so much and up and down. So I say, you know what, let's just try Endless Summer, which is a Universal Orlando hotel. So we drove there, which everything was within the same area, which was good. We drove there, and for this hotel there's two different sides. There's an Endless Summer dock side and Endless Summer surf side, and it's right across the road from each other. So we went to Endless Summer dock side. It's more bigger. We went in there and the girl dealt with us. She was super nice, super positive. She said that they didn't have any rooms that was readily available for us to just walk into that early morning, but we asked her if she could call Surfside, which is the other part of the hotel, and they said yeah, they had a room. So we was really excited. The only room they had was like a 2-bedroom suite, and we just took it, you know. At that point I don't think price really mattered. It wasn't that much expensive from the hotel that we was already going to get. It was probably like $10 or $20 extra for the night, which was fine. So we just went over there, and I was like, you know what, if they could even keep us for the entire stay, then that would be good. We'll just cancel with Aventura. So we got there, we got our room, and I was so excited because the place had looked nice and it was really clean.
That's good. Oh, here's the second bed. I gotta move the car.
Okay. So mind you, let me tell you this. When me and Marquis went into the ghetto hotel and we opened the door, he stayed quiet. He did not say anything. He didn't have nothing to say. Nothing. And he told me himself he didn't even want to stay there. And that was after the fact. But we went into this room. He gonna have the nerve to say, oh, he don't like the decorations for the room. But when we went into Ratchetville, he didn't have anything to say. He was a mom, okay? I feel like if I didn't say anything about the hotel, we'd have been there. I didn't even want the hotel air to touch my skin, okay? But overall, that was our experience going into Orlando. But we had a great time after that. We didn't have any mishaps after that. We went to Universal Studios, which is where I really wanted to go to for my birthday. I know I was there already in November, but I had a great time and I wanted to experience that time with my boyfriend, and we had fun. My favorite ride there is the Mummy, which is really cool. We also went to Icon Park, went to Sugar Factory, went to the outlet malls. That was really nice. That's what I did on my birthday. We shopped, and we did like different little restaurants and stuff like that. So that was an amazing time, and I'm gonna show you guys some clips from my birthday. And what else? yeah, I honestly don't have anything bad to say about our Orlando trip except for the hotel. So that was our horrendous experience, being exhausted, tired. When we got in, we didn't sleep until we got in 1:30 a.m. We didn't sleep until like 6 o'clock that morning. Okay, so imagine all that up and down, back and forth, and we didn't get to sleep until 6 o'clock. That was pretty wild. And I think we woke up like around 10ish, 11. Yeah, so we didn't get much rest the first night, but we were happy just to lay our head down. I'm gonna do a next video for you guys and talk about our post-trip experience, and I think that's where it gets a little bit more interesting and you guys are going to be like, what? Yeah, I know. So stay tuned for our next, well, for my next video about our post-trip experience when we got back to St. Croix. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thumbs up. Comment down below if you ever stayed in a ghetto hotel before, if you ever canceled the reservation, and tell me about your experiences. But yeah, that was my birthday trip in one summary.